How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Talking Wolves. Welcome back to another match review, match reaction. It's finished Wolves 1, Southampton 1 today. Really interesting game. Lots to talk about in this one. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit the like button as well and subscribe to the channel. Before we kick off, yes, it is a haircut if you didn't clock it on the preview. And this is not a school shirt. It is the retro from the Retro Wolves collection as well. But a really interesting game. You'll see on some old match reviews, I normally come back really flustered. You can see I'm a little bit calmer today. I felt today's game was really, really strange from the team selection to the end of the game, really. The massive talking point today is the fact that Wolves went with a back four. And as far as I can remember, it's the first time Wolves have definitely started a back four. And the first time in a long time, I've got a feeling that Nuno switched to a back four once in the Championship after about 70 minutes. But other than that, Wolves have not seen Wolves play throughout an entire game under Nuno with a back four. And you know what? I liked it. There were negatives to take from it, but there were lots of positives, especially towards the end of the game, which we'll come to. But as a fan, I did enjoy it. You could see there were definite teething issues with it. As we've been playing with a back five so religiously, that's to be expected. But the fact that we gave one of the most informed teams a really good game today, arguably could have won it. I feel Southampton fans will feel the same way. I must point that one out because I felt if either team got a winning goal in that game, I think both teams would have felt aggrieved, if you know what I mean. But we start off with the lineup. Patricio in goal. It was a back four. Aït-Nouri, Bolly, Kilman and Semedo. A midfield three of Dendoncker, Matinho and Neves. We did think Dendoncker was going to sit in that Cody role. And then obviously Adama getting the nod today, ahead of Neto, Pedence and Jimenez. And when we first kicked off and that was the lineup, I was shocked. I was really surprised, but it was really interesting the way we played, the way we set up. First half we were a little bit quiet going forward. We had shots, we had chances. I felt we should have been 1-0 up through that free kick. That was obviously blocked. Semedo had a good effort, and Dendoncker probably should have scored his clear cut chance. But McCarthy today made some great saves for Southampton. Very surprised that he's not in the England picture more often. Southampton had their opportunities as well. There were areas of our game, especially defensively, where probably I felt all four of the back four were guilty of it. In particular in the middle, Bolly, where he just seemed to sort of burst forward quite a bit to try and get the ball a little bit higher. Probably knowing and expecting normally he's got two other defenders, as in Cody to sweep up behind him and probably Kilman or other. But today he burst forward and allowed Southampton a couple of times to get in behind. Patricio had to make a couple of smart stops. Southampton came close a couple of times. But the first half was very interesting. We set up, not defensively, but we set up quite deep and allowed Southampton to have a lot of the ball in that first half. But in terms of how we set up, there's definitely huge potential for it. First of all, obviously, the reasoning why we went with that back four, if you didn't know, Conor Cody was still not really trained the last week or so due to self-isolating, due to being in contact with someone with COVID. I don't believe he's had it. And Romain Saiss wasn't in the squad because he contracted coronavirus whilst being on international duty. So he's obviously going to be out for the next couple of weeks as well. But yeah, first half, in terms of how things go, I think there's definitely potential there. And another one as well, in terms of defenders, Max Kilman, to come in today, had a very solid performance. We've not really posted it anywhere, but really sorry to hear about the loss of his father last week as well, at such a young age. I think he's my age, Max Kilman, and to lose a figure like that is ridiculous. And to come into the game today and give a really decent performance, fair play to him. But it was, the second half was where it was going to be decided. We all know how powerful and how good Wolves can be in the second half. I think we did, again, we looked a little bit better going forward, but Southampton in the end got that goal. There was just a lot of errors there, really. First one being, should it have been a foul on Aït-Nouri? Again, that's 50-50. I think it just completely depends on the referee there. What I didn't really like about Andre Mariner today, I tend to think Mariner's a good referee. I know he's a Villa fan, but he's not a bad referee. He let the game flow quite well in the first half. And then towards the end, the Neves one I can understand was a booking. Then he gave Adama a booking. But I was thinking that Vestergaard made 2 or 3 fouls on Adama. Didn't even get looked at. I don't even know if Southampton got a booking all game. But yeah, the Aït-Nouri 50-50, he went down. I think Kilman obviously was unlucky not to control the ball properly and get rid of it. And Nelson Semedo or Bolly probably should have been watching Walcott. That was our real biggest error of the game. And obviously we did get punished for it. And Walcott at the back post, who Yeah, we kept him. I mean, he should have scored as well. He should have scored to make it 2-0. I think he'll be disappointed with that one. He had a massive chance again where the defence fell asleep. Aït-Nouri was interesting to watch tonight as well. Played really attacking, but he tucked him central a lot of the time. It was really interesting to watch him play. But I did really enjoy watching us at times today, and especially when we changed it up. I saw Neto coming on, and I fully expected it to be a like-for-like change for Pedro or Adama. The fact that he came on for Neves and Wolves all of a sudden switched to like a 4-2-3-1 or like a 4-2-4. And the way we attacked Southampton, it's almost as if Nuno pressed the button and Southampton went, what do we do? And the way we were attacking, we had chances. Neto straight away, a really good move between Adama, Pedenta, Neto. Neto could have scored another good save by McCarthy, but in the end we got that little bit of luck. Jimenez doing well, beat the goalkeeper, couldn't quite beat the post, came back out to Neto, and we were just waiting for that offside flag to come up and that replay to show. But in the end, it was in our favour. And Jimenez as well had the ball in the back of the net, really unlucky there. But yeah, definitely positives. What do you think is Wolves fans? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I think this is going to be a real talking point now between now and the game against Arsenal. Cody is such a pivotal figure, but I felt going forward today, when we wanted to, when we turned it up, for a team that had never played that formation before and religiously played with 5 at the back, we did okay. We did okay, and I think there's definitely positives to take from that in the future. In the end, a draw, not the worst result. As I said, I think I would have loved to get a winner. I think I'm based on that last sort of 20 minutes or so we could have. But I think a draw was probably the fair result for both teams. Both teams played well, and I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy the game today. Wolves went for it. I enjoyed watching it. And yeah, some good performances. I just think, we saw a little bit of Vitinha today. Could have seen Fabio Silva, I think, possibly, but Neto came on. Fresh-faced Neto, bagged that goal, and was unlucky not to get another one just before as well. So positives to take from it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. And we'll be back later on in the week for the content ahead of the Arsenal game. It is Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal game this weekend. But until next time, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.